Yes, guys, it's my room to some more Eclipse and Puppet Show. So it's called Ruin and Lunar Reunite. Didn't we, see them kind of together in, what was it? This one? Right? Where's this one? Yeah, also, I really, really like this episode, you know? This episode's, so sweet, you know? We need more of nice Eclipse, you know? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Solar. I mean, we definitely do need more Eclipse and Solar interactions, because, boy, they're a good duo. You know? Yep. Also, it's, maybe, a little bit funny whenever, Eclipse did get, very pissed at Lunar for using Dark Star Power. I mean, that's, fair enough, you know? When we get mad. I was like, you never really liked Lunar that much anyways, you know? It's weird, you know, that, Eclipse still hates Lunar, after all these years. I mean...
Oh my god, grocery shopping sucks! Because I can't... I have to be better about myself and not just eating Nutella. There are airlocks so much nicer than ours. Gonna make it more than that.
So, hello, Lunar.
Wait, hold on.
Airlocks so much nicer than ours. Gonna make it more than that.
So, hello, Lunar.
Wait, was he still singing You'll Be Back?
Hi.
How are you?
Was alright?
Was alright.
Then I saw your smug face.
Ooh!
I see you brought some.
Lunar, seriously, this is uncalled for. What did Rowan do? I mean, I know he, killed Solar that, one time. But I was well, Solar's back now. Lunar, what is wrong with you? This is, so uncalled for. Ruin's trying to be nice, and then you're just being a straight a-hole to him. You're starting to turn into Eclipse. Old Eclipse.
Fresh groceries.
Uh-huh.
What did you get exactly, if you don't mind me asking?
Stuff for salads.
That's nice. You know, Fazbear here actually does have an initiative for, what is it? Kids' health and all that thing. It's not doing much because the kids here don't like any of the nice foods, but it's a thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Fazbear sucks in every dimension, so...
I don't think they're ever popular in any dimension.
No, they're not, but, well, there's about 5,000 of those that don't even get in a tent.
I suppose you're right. How are the others doing?
No, maybe just because you hated the creator so much, maybe you killed a dimension with a good Fazbear.
Ooh.
Oh, let's not kill ourselves. They're Lunar. Every day,
Well, I mean,
every
yeah, Lunar, this is just, so unnecessary. I mean, sure, no one's gonna fully get over what Ruin did, you know? I mean, that's fair enough. But at the same time, you guys made a huge, there was, a huge sacrifice for everyone else to have, a better life, pretty much. And that kind of reminds me, I'm not sure if I said this, but, there was, the whole entire, swap dimension with, Eclipse and Lunar is, the main two. And then, Moon was, the evil one. Yeah. And then, there was, the two swap dimensions of that. There was, the original, which is now gone. Rest in peace. And then, there was one that replaced it. Which does remind me. Do you think, maybe, since, that dimension was, kind of rebuilt in a way, you think that would have meant that, there was, another nice Eclipse or whatever, or another Solar kind of person or animatronic? Yeah, I mean, so far there was, like, only, like, one, like, nice clips, like, so far. Well, I guess it was the swap one, but that was more like Moon. Moon's definitely not the nicest person.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going to have this little bit of a monologue, could you at least get closer? I appreciate it.
What do you want?
You know, I remember when kids would always come up onto these islands, I suppose would be the word. I was always ordered to tell them to get off. I never saw the problem with it. Until one day one fell off and almost broke their neck.
Oh!
Not to mention Fazbear doesn't want to have to deal with the parents that get upset because their kid got wet.
Very so. How are the others? Sun, Moon, are they quite alright?
Okay, I mean, okay, sometimes when it comes to, like, a kid or whatever having the accident, or having an accident, sometimes that's not the company. Sometimes that's the parents' fault. You know, for them, like, not watching their kids. You know, like, even if there's, like, all these, like, safety precautions, the kids are always gonna find a way to, you know, hurt themselves. And like I said, sometimes that's the company's fault. Sometimes it's the parents' fault. Or the guardian, or whatever. For not paying attention to the kid. You know? So, not everything is a company's fault.
We don't care.
I'm the reason they even got out of that place alive. I do care.
They're getting by.
Solo?
Moon's been doing a bunch of research. Sun's dealing with mental
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, yeah, but also, Ruin, you are sort of the reason why Nexus went insane. Well, actually, I do think that Nexus was probably going to go insane, like, either way. Honestly. Yeah. Wait, how long was this? Oh, okay, like 17 minutes. Okay, that's good. Alright. But yeah. Yeah, honestly. Because, like, Nexus did say, like, I think one of the reasons that he went insane is because, like, how Sun, like, kind of treated him. You know, and, like, Eclipse and, like, Lunar and, you know, Earth and whatnot. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I think Nexus both went insane either way.
Of course. And Solo?
You don't get to ask about Solar.
He was there when everything was going down.
I don't care. You don't get to ask.
Whatever you want to say there, Lunar. Up to you. Earth?
Bad, and it's my fault.
How was it your fault?
Because I stupidly decided I would use Dark Star power a little bit.
You know, this is the part where I would
How's Ruin gonna react?
yell at you about using that thing, but I think you've been yelled at enough about it already.
Wait, hold on, what?
Use Dark Star power a little bit.
You know, this is the part where I would yell at you about using that thing, but I think you've been yelled at enough about it already, haven't you?
Yep, he has. I mean, we rarely ever get to see Ruin yell. I mean, there was like a couple times where he did. But, I mean, Ruin's being, like, fair, you know. At least Ruin is pretty much a fair person, you know. He's like, I would yell at you, but I feel like you've been yelled at, like, long enough. Or a lot. Yeah. At least Ruin's giving Lunar a break from all the yelling. Which, you know, I'm starting to like Ruin a little
I
more.
permanently fried her servos.
Ah, I
She'll be
see.
in constant pain for the rest of her life, and that is my fault.
Unless you can get
Perhaps
that
you're
out
My
of
sister
her.
probably hates me, and I wouldn't blame her.
No, Lunar. Earth doesn't hate you. She doesn't hate you. I think she was just, like, startled that happened. You know what I mean? Lunar, I mean, I don't blame you for getting angry from, like, past trauma, you know? I mean, yeah, like I said before, it's hard to get over trauma, you know? It's not easy. Like, some people move on like, quicker than others, you know, and that's fine. But also, you have to realize people go at different paces. It take people, like, a few decades just to get over trauma. You know? It could take them to, like, the end of their life to get over trauma. You know? You know, it's not just simple as, like, get over it, you know? Because, like, if you just say, like, oh, get over it, because, like, you probably don't know what they're going through, you know? They could probably have things worse than you. And you're, like, pressuring them into, like, getting better when no one wants to be pressured into doing something, you know? Because that might make them feel worse, like, you know? You shouldn't pressure people into, you know, getting better or, you know, becoming happy, you know. I mean, I would suggest, like, you know, like, seeing, like, a therapist or, you know, do something that'll take your mind off of things, you know. I mean, I would suggest that, you know, like, for example, drawing, you know, watching funny videos, watching some Moon Show, listening to music. That's what helps me keep my mind off things, you know? Like, stuff that makes me, like, anxious or something. Yeah.
She has every right to hate you. I mean, I would. You get around here more often than I do.
It's not hard to go walking around to the grocery store.
Not like that, Luna. Please, I can walk around.
Wait, what?
She has every right to hate you. I mean, I would. You get around here more often than I do.
It's not hard to go walking around to the grocery store.
Not like that, Luna. Please, I can walk around if I wish to.
I love that.
But you haven't exactly been caught by Lefty or Foxy, have you?
Nope.
They don't exactly take kind to those from elsewhere.
Yeah, well, they can kind of bite me. I don't care.
I'm not exactly happy with their behavior either.
See, as much as they can hate me, I really don't care.
Seeing as you've been dealing with these sorts of things, I would like an opinion of yours.
Oh.
Yeah?
How would you have gone about all of this? I mean...
What, with Puppet?
I mean, trading dimensions, going somewhere else, taking someone's position, etc.
Oh.
This is what Foxy did, after all.
Yeah, I know it is. I ideally would have looked for a dimension where I was preemptively already dead.
And take their place?
Not take their place, but at least if I was around, I could take on a different identity, and nobody would question it.
I see.
Or the people that do, I'm already dead, and I don't know if I could try and rebuild a new family.
Did they tell you
That was my goal.
how this dimension was constructed?
I know that it was made after what you did.
Yeah.
I find that curious, to be very honest. How does that happen?
How do you find that curious? Did you not think that other dimensions would pop up after what you did?
Oh, no, they were bound to pop up. I don't think you understand the question. They came into being and clashed into one another practically.
Merged?
Made this from the ashes of the old. I didn't think it was possible. Makes me wonder many things. I'm sorry.
Well, based off the conversation I had with my other self, it doesn't surprise me.
I'm sorry.
I don't want your goddamn apology.
Lunar! This is so uncalled for. Ruin is literally apologizing to you, and you're just straight giving him the middle finger at this point. You're taking that middle finger and showing up the rear. Yep. Yep, that is how Ruin is, or that's how Lunar's treating Ruin at this point. Just take the middle finger and shove up their rear.
I know you don't.
Then why'd you say it?
Because it's the least I can offer.
No, the least you can offer is getting the absolute out of my sight.
You're the
Lunar.
one that came here, Luna.
I was walking by and you decided to start a conversation. I went grocery shopping.
Just trying to be friendly is all.
I'm not your friend.
Lunar.
I know.
No.
Lunar. Can you stop this attitude, please? I get you're pissed. I get that.
One is your friend.
I have some friends.
No one wants to be your friend after what
What?
you did.
I have some friends, Leah Luna.
Oh, it's astounding.
Lunar. Can you quit the bull crap? Just quit the bull shark, okay? Just knock it off, Lunar.
And I bet you have 1,000 times more enemies than you do friends.
Oh, they're all probably dead.
Yeah, well, I'd be surprised. You know, seeing that this place was made from the ashes of the ones that you destroyed.
When he came back, Solar, Nexus didn't care, did he?
Nope.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, we all thought that, like, as soon as, like, Solar would come back, like, Nexus would, like, be happy to see him again. But no, we were all wrong. And that was, like, a twist we did not see coming. Heck, it was a twist that Solar ended up dying. We all thought that someone's gonna end up dying. But... man, Sun is, like, the only one who has not died yet. That's sad, honestly.
I wasn't around to really face that whole end of it, I suppose. I know you're upset with me. I mean, after all, it's a bit of a... what, a butterfly effect, domino effect, one of those two. Somewhat leads to me, somewhat leads to Creator, somewhat leads to them, and blah, 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 blah. I know my apology means nothing to you. I just wish I never had to have Solar die. Or anyone, except them. I think about everybody that's ever died at my hands at this point.
Aw.
Because you're right. Many people didn't deserve to die. Took a shortcut. But I also didn't have much time left to myself.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I suppose the only reason I'm really telling you any of this is because... we're unique.
You said you didn't know what you wanted me to say. I will tell you what I will say. I pity your miserable existence.
Lunar.
It's because it's more simpler than yours.
I understand that you hated your creator. I don't know specifically why. But I understand it. There's a reason behind it. I understand that your dimension got destroyed by him. And that you wanted to ensure that doesn't happen to other dimensions. But you're not God. But that's what you played. You played judge, jury, and executioner. And you killed trillions of people. And now you say you're sorry, but I don't care.
Very good. I want you to get ready for when your sister says that.
Why do you think I'm here?
I think you're scared.
I'm terrified.
Why? You think she won't forgive you?
I know.
Perhaps.
And I am a selfish, vindictive, self-entitled person.
Oh, Luna. People are allowed to be selfish.
True.
I mean, Sun was.
True.
Luna's been selfish before. I think what you...
That is true.
Oh, Luna. People are allowed to be selfish. I mean, Sun was. Moon has been selfish before.
Yes. True.
I think what you mean to say is that you can be selfish, but you should be selfless as well.
Exactly.
And I wasn't. And also, all I've been is selfish. I care more about my own self-interest than the interests of the people I care about. So, yeah, I'm terrified to go back home. I'm terrified of what Earth will say to me.
Well, if
But I
she
know
says
I'd be
she
selfish,
hates you,
and I know
that's on her. That's on her, Lunar. I'm sure it doesn't hate you, Lunar. I mean, sure, she may, like, not really forgive you, like, all the way, but doesn't mean she hates you. You're her brother. I mean, then again, you can also, like, hate your family, too. It's like, they're actually horrible, you know? They treat you like crap. Yep. Well, like, Lunar cares about Earth. I mean, yeah, it was pretty horrible that he just ran away and just, like, left her. Yeah, that was an L move on you. That was like an L move on your part, Lunar. But, I mean, yeah.
I will have to go back. And when I do, I'm going to give everything I have to make up for what I've done. And I know that's what Puppet said you have to do now.
Yep.
Because you're attached to them.
Something along those lines. Not exactly, but something along them.
Well, then I'm going to tell you. That's what you should do. Because right now, all I see when I look at you is a monster.
Lunar! Lunar! This is so uncalled for. Why are you just throwing on these insults at Rune? Like, I mean, okay, I know he's, like, done some, like, bad things, but we've all done bad things. And Lunar, you're not much better because you're the one that decided to get involved in Arc Star Power. So you can't call Rune a monster when you've literally done something that's like just as bad, if not worse, than showing 5,000 dimensions. You know? You get what I'm saying here?
Dimensions, do you think the creator would have destroyed by now the whole council?
Do you think that's for you to decide?
Would it be for you?
No, it's not.
Someone had to make the choice.
Because it's not my business.
Someone had to make a choice, and I did.
The things that happen around us are the things we can control. You chose to reach beyond your grasp.
Same way Puppet has?
Yeah, and look where that's gotten Puppet.
Well, to be very frank, they took a very strange methodology here.
No, you cannot sit here and continue to fight these arguments and then go around and say you're sorry. So either say sorry and work to repay what you've done, or shut up and frankly go die in a hole.
Lunar!
You do have a way with words, Lunar.
I can when I want to, especially for people that I hate.
Lunar!
Hate. It's a very strong word. Though I do imagine most of this anger.
You know what? We've all heard that hate is a strong word. But you know what else is a strong word? Love. So, there.
And to me, but more for yourself. Am I wrong?
What are you gonna do, Lunar?
I am angry at myself. And I've held myself back because of my emotions and not being able to address them for a long time.
Same here, Lunar. Same here.
And here's the thing. I'm slowly understanding more and more that all I needed to do when they were telling me to deal with my problems with Eclipse was to address them and stop letting them hold me back. So, I'm just going to be bluntly honest with myself and you. Go yourself.
Lunar!
Do not speak to me. Do not talk to me.
Lunar! What the hell? What the hell, Lunar? Rune's been nothing but nice to you. And you give him, like, this? You give him this bull shark? Lunar. Lunar. How would you like it if everyone said that to you? And you would not like that.
We are not friends. We are not family. We are not anything. And if you died, I would celebrate.
I know we're not friends or family. I doubt I'd ever really fit in your little family thing anyways.
Thing is, you could have.
I really doubt it.
No. That's the thing. The time you were there and the time you pretended to be evil and then you came to being a good little person. When you were that good person before you killed trillions, we cared. We accepted you. Just like we do Solar.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to move on.
I couldn't. Perhaps a fault of my
Oh,
own.
well, guess what? Solar never moved on from his son, either. You know? Remember how upset Solar was? Like, when he saw that simulation, like, what if, like, his son was still alive? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's never gotten over that, either. So?
Yeah, it is.
But I also couldn't put aside the fact that so many dimensions would have been hurt. Probably more than what I did.
Then how about this? You're a machine that can live feasibly forever.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, you can live forever.
Well, with what Puppet did, probably.
So why didn't you just go there and make a statement rather than kill trillions? Your statement killed innocent people, and you say you know that. You should have shown the creators that there are people in dimensions that they with that they should have been afraid of.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. Because the ones that are left either are nice or like my creator, who you couldn't target.
Very few of those remain.
Ooh.
Exactly.
I kept around the nice ones for a reason. Eventually, they'll outnumber and grow.
Okay.
And everything will be better eventually.
I don't want your reasoning.
Yes, I know.
Lunar.
Don't care for it. Whatever. At least you're a bit more honest than Puppet is. Well, granted, all still filled with biases. Though you do have to admit, Puppet's little methodology to get in here or replace the animatronics was a little unorthodox.
I'm not one to judge the actions of other people.
Why are you judging him?
Well, you just did.
Yeah, Lunar, you literally just judged Ruin. You literally called him a monster. Like, Lunar, you say you don't judge people, but yeah, you're gonna blame, or you're gonna judge Ruin. I mean, I try my best not to judge people, but it's like, okay, if like, there's like I don't know, something. Like a shooting or something. Like, sometimes I can, like, sympathize with that person in a way, because, I mean, they might not be doing well, like, mentally, maybe. Or maybe they were just, like, not taught to be a good person. But when you, like, eliminate a whole group of people, you know, like, or that be, like, their race, their gender, or whatever, or religion, whatever. Yeah, I will judge you for that. You know? Unless there's, like, further research about, like, why. You know? Like, what's going on in that person's brain and whatnot.
Oh, I know. You see, what Puppet did...
Ruin had his reason. You know, like, to get all the creators to prevent, like, a future catastrophe from happening, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, that is a better reason than, like, you know.
May have been unorthodox. What you did was cruel.
Cold? Cruel would be holding them down. Making them watch. Making them kill people for no reason other than to satisfy a sick,
Oh, yeah.
twisted thing.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yikes. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Ruin did go through that. Ruin was forced to kill men, women, children.
What I did
It's
wasn't
so
cruel.
Here's the thing, Ruin.
You don't care. I know. I could spin a tale 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways, and you wouldn't care. Hell, I could tell you my entire life story, and I doubt you'd give a damn.
Oh.
I simply want to know if the others were fine. Perhaps even form a relationship with you, but that's not what you want. For that, I'll respect you and leave you to it. Though if you want to get rid of everything in your body, I would recommend you go to an end of a dimension. It really sucks everything out of you, almost literally. I've been to dimensions that have been near ending before. It's like...
I also know you floated in the void.
For a little bit. It wasn't fun, to be very honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet it wasn't.
Boring, actually, now that I think about it. While I was getting ripped apart.
You said you didn't
Oh,
understand
yes, true.
why this dimension could have been born from the ashes of the ones you destroyed.
Essentially, dead cities being built upon with dead cities.
True.
If the void slowly takes in dimensions that are consumed by dark star power, what do you think happens with the force of creation that was left over if it doesn't eat that?
I suppose there'd be more that popped up. But 5,000 to 1 is a bit of a strange number.
Are you sure this is the only one?
I started looking around. I can only find the one that popped up that's new. I think there's something wrong with this dimension. I just don't know what.
Then I guess you better figure it out.
Good day to you, Lunar.
Oh, that's it. Alright, that's it for today's video. So please subscribe and hit the button, guys. Think I'm gonna go to see some more of the Eclipse and Puppet Show. I'll see you guys next video. So it's our Eclipse time.